Welcome, Stampers, to week 3 of the projects from my Stamp Gala. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make this little hot cocoa mug. As you can see, it's got tied with the little mittens and snowflakes. So, I'll show you what you'll need to get started. Okay, you'll need a piece of cardstock, light blue, which is 6 by 8.5 inches. You'll need a 12-inch piece of ribbon. You'll need some white tissue paper, which is 10 by 12. You'll need 2 strips of dark blue cardstock, which is a 1/2 inch by 8.5. You'll need a 3-inch circle of light blue, which you will fold in half and then cut out a 2-inch center. You'll need one large oval and one smaller oval. This is 1 3/4 and this is 1 inch. You'll need 2 scallop punches and 2 die-cut mittens. Okay, now we'll get started. First of all, you'll take the larger piece of blue cardstock, and what you'll do is score this at 2.5 inches along the shorter side, and then along the longer side you will score it at 1 inch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, leaving a 1/2 inch on the end. Then when you're done, and you'll want to stamp snowflakes on the upper end, which is the 4-inch side, then you'll go and take the 2 strips of blue cardstock and glue them on the top and the bottom. Then taking your scissors, on the bottom side, on the 2.5 inch, you will want to cut each tab. And then on the very last tab, on that 1/2 inch side, you'll want to remove that bottom part there. Okay, that makes the base of the cup. Then for the handle, like I said, you have the 3-inch circle, which you have folded in half and punched out. And I have stamped the snowflakes on there. Now we'll go ahead and glue those 2 sides together. Then what we're going to do is take the mug, flip it over, and on this 1/2 inch tab here, you will want to glue this handle right like that. So we'll put some glue on there. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and assemble the ribbon. So we'll set that aside. So you'll take your 12-inch ribbon, and on one side I've attached the scallops with the snowflakes, and on this side I'm going to take the 2 mittens and some double-sided tape. And just attach the ribbon on there, and then the other mitten. And that will be used to tie our packet of hot cocoa together. Alright, now this has dried, so now we can go ahead and finish the construction of our box. So take your glue, and we're going to put glue along this tab. And then fold over and meet the 2 sides together and match up like such. And just kind of bend that handle a little bit. Now we're going to flip it over, and on the bottom we are going to meet up every other end. So we're going to push down, put some glue on here, and then on the exact opposite, meet them side by side and glue into place. That, and then we're going to continue going around, folding over, glue, such, and continuing, going around. And this is where it's really important that these match up, because this is what actually forms the circular part of your mug. That. And then the last piece. And I'm just going inside to press this all together. Right. So now the mug is made. Now we'll go ahead and put the decoration on the front. And I've taken the larger blue oval and I've stamped on there one of a kind. And then on the smaller one, I stamped "You Warm My Heart," and I'm using double-sided foam tape. Then we're going to mount this on the front of the mug. Right there. Alright. Then if you want, you can take some ink and a sponge and just kind of go over the seams there a little bit. It just kind of ties things together a little bit. It's good. Okay, so the mug is now completed. Now we'll go ahead and do the pack of hot chocolate. And I've taken my tissue paper and I've stamped snowflakes on it. And I'm just going to put this down in the lower part so it's off center. And just kind of roll that up. Like such. Smoosh the bottom together. Then we're going to take our ribbon that we've attached our mittens and snowflake to. And then we will just tie that in a nice little bow. Right there. And then that can go inside the hot cocoa mix mug. And you can add some marshmallows, a little candy cane, or if you're doing a hot apple cider, you could put a cinnamon stick in there, and then you're all set. Okay, to order this, this is what you will receive. You'll receive the cardstock, which has been stamped and scored. You'll receive the tissue paper, which have been stamped, the ribbon, the long pieces, the handle, which has been stamped, the center pieces, which have been stamped, and the ribbon ends, which have all been stamped. You'll need to supply your own hot cocoa mix or your apple cider mix. The cost for this project is $1, and you can order that online from me. Stampers, until next week, happy stamping. This is Becky Lind.